know if my internet's gonna fuck up.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I
Damn it.
I'm wondering if I should get a new mic.
I mean, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, you sound great.
No, because like during the other game, I had to like. No, we can hear you.
Oh, you're back.
Super sexy.
Yeah, and classically sexy.
Yet very subtly angry.
That's a super ingredient.
Where did Angry Tom even come from?
I think I brought up the word anarchist Tom, and Sean was like, angry Tom.
Lol. Alright, does anyone want to review notes? I know last session, Sexy Tom and Seven did.
Alright. Someone else had turned to chat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If not, I'm gonna call on two people to review their notes from last session.
George
and I think you already know who they are.
I don't know who they are.
I wasn't here, so
I'll roll the dice.
It's you and Big T. Rico.
Wow.
Fernando and Big T, take it away. Review your notes from the last session. And recap.
Well, Big T says notes are for squares, alright?
Oh, jeez. And this is why I'm writing him up.
You see, that's how leaks happen when you write stuff down. You gotta keep them up here. This is the key.
You realize I write notes for... fuck, I forgot his voice. You realize I write notes for the SCP every night regarding all of your overall performance during the day?
And right now, I am killing it.
No, you're not, actually. But thanks for providing backup, I think. So anyway, what happened last time? From my personal recollection...
your notes. What happened last time? A guy was looking down on us from his apartment. So, oh no, wait. Let's scale it back to the beginning. So me and Big D, Little D. I'm sorry, he's not Big D yet, but
it's
we
fine.
went over. There he is. My guy, did you get that espresso for me?
Get on point.
It's right here.
Thank you. You the man.
Recall the mission. Stop getting sidetracked.
All right. So, me and Little D went over. We got the samples for Specs over there.
His name is Seven.
This is how I remember things. All right.
God.
We got the samples for Specs over there, or Seven, and afterwards, I noticed a guy in the window who was watching us and taking pictures. So, I recommended that we go inside and find out what he knows. We decided to split up the team. I'm sure Team Specs did pretty well on their mission, but not as swimmingly as we did. Me and Blue Eagle went upstairs to the guy's apartment, and we found out that he had a little bit of information, and he did have quite a bit of video footage of what conspired that night. We don't talk about what happened, but all you need to know is that T always shines.
Right, so I'm going to bring up what happened. Big T decided to tackle the guy, threaten him in his own home, and we were forced to use another memory wiping drug because of his actions.
In my defense, he was.
There is no defense. We were capping the scenario word for word.
Yeah, you see.
Continue on.
You see, I was trying to keep us from being exposed and redacted.
Anyway, continuing on, we found evidence that the victim was not on the roof, that he was outside in the alleyway, and 5 seconds later, a loud scream from our witness. Then he saw the body as it was. We decided to go down and get rid of more evidence because of Big T's fuck up down in the security area. At which point, 7 Agent Folder were investigating the roof. They found no evidence of anyone falling or fighting on the roof. And that they had the conclusion that a serial killer, or according to Folder, that the serial killer works by singling out a target when they are alone. Then we proceeded to meet up, share our findings, and we also suddenly remembered that Big T had left the homeless man alone in the van with Rick. There was a scuffle. Big T lost. I was forced to varnish my weapon. They left. You lost.
It was a wash.
That's how it happened. This is
It was a wash.
We decided to head back. We decided to head back to the hotel. 7 has the brick, or the sample. Once we hit the hotel, was it Big T? Yeah, Big T seemingly saw another perpetrator putting up a brand new mural right outside of the hotel. And that is where I ended my report.
Yeah, and don't forget, I also called up the headquarters, and the field team
Oh, right.
sent us out a sketch.
Right. Oh, we also broke the fucking car.
Not the car. I mean, Seven's
broke the car.
Seven's car is in good condition, but our truck, yeah, that bus is gone.
Why the
Should be getting a
fuck?
replacement.
Yeah, in the morning.
So wait, what happened to Rick?
Oh, nothing. You were in a van with a homeless person for a bit, but nothing happened to you, oddly enough.
You got mauled
I got mauled?
You got attacked.
by a
And I
one
saved
eye.
you.
That's not nothing. Because
I mean, you didn't get hurt or anything.
In the grand scheme
did
of
I
things.
not? It sounds like I did.
You did,
No.
but you got healed afterwards, so you're fine. It's like it didn't happen.
There's like
It's
two
a
very
wash.
different narratives. Here.
It's a lot. You might want to get this shot, but you'll be all right.
Yep. You've also got a glass eye now.
Wait, what?
Keep that away from Big T.
I'm in possession of the glass eye? Is the
No, I'm just messing. Alright, so we'll pick up. It's the next day. Everyone's pretty much well rested from last night. You guys are used to working on like less than 4 hours, so getting like 6 hours sleep is pretty good. The only one that may be a little groggy is probably you, Big T, because you woke up in the middle of the night to that noise that awakened you, and that image that was outside of your apartment. That
To be
painting.
fair, he also woke up me, our Mox.
Oh, that's
but
true.
Did we also get a sketch of the gang?
Oh, right. That fucking
Right,
conversation.
phone.
Yeah. My hour-long
telephone
call with,
sketch art.
Alright, so I guess you're gonna call up the foundation, and you're gonna be put on the phone with the artists. Oh, hello!
Hey, how's it going? Is this the sketch artist team?
Oh, yeah, it's just me. That's me.
Alright, I need you to do a quick sketch over the phone for me. I'm gonna give you a brief description, and then you, or actually, no, let's do this over a video chat.
Okay.
You have Zoom?
Yeah, let me just bring it up. We don't use Zoom because it's very insecure, so if you could just, please connect to Skype.
Skype is better.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Skype is better. Let's switch over to Skype.
Okay, now, I'm just gonna ask you to, just, relay the information. If you could go ahead and just recall all of the details about this person, that would be excellent.
Do I have to actually recall the details? or-
Ooh, of course.
Ivor, you're gonna roll... Let's see what it would be to recall something.
Actually,
Like a history?
announce it, or like
Or
try to
like
actually
an
properly
intelligence.
describe it.
Spot hidden?
I say like an intelligence or a history. There's like a history maybe.
I don't know if there's history here. Intelligence might be decent.
Appraise.
Praise.
I should bring out like a really weird one that nobody uses.
They have
Wiki
history.
track?
They have history. It's on their first aid.
Tracking, Brian.
Okay, let's do history.
Tracking.
It's probably 5.
Oh, there is a track skill. Would you
Yeah, I
use
got track.
would you use tracking to recall someone's appearance?
If you're tracking them, you gotta remember what they look like, don't you?
Do you remember what they look like?
That's what the roll's gonna be.
Doesn't sound like you do. You gotta to recall information. You would use history. This is something that you knew that you know, right?
History's like a long time ago.
Is it?
Oh,
It will be like something you memorized, like
Yeah,
from
I
a
would say-
while ago.
I'd say either
D&D
intelligence
history.
or history. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
history or intelligence is what I would say.
intelligence makes sense.
Yeah, praise is more valuing an object, so yeah, intelligence or
You know. Success.
success. Oh, okay. That seems pretty good to me. Okay, so we've got a young male. Seems probably between his 18s to his 22s. Okay, well, maybe we could run this past our person's database. You have you have 7 with you, don't you?
Yeah, we got Specs here. He's probably sleeping right now though.
Oh well, wake him up. You know what else? What else does the Foundation pay him for? Am I right?
You are absolutely right. The Foundation
What I'd
does
like to
hate
know is
slackers.
if we're getting paid while we're sleeping, because if we're not, then I'm off the clock. All right. That's not how it works.
We're paid salary, so we gotta work when we gotta work.
That's not how salary works either. So
Well, you know, it's overtime's not mandatory, but you know, that's one of those unspoken things.
yeah, because I'm not going to speak about it.
At SCP, you're always on call.
Oh yeah. No, I know the truth. I mean, technically, I'm not on hours.
Is this guy just hanging out at the base all day waiting for me to
Well, all right. I'll send the file over to you, and you could get that in your friend's hands, and you could go ahead and run that across the database.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit sack. Thank you for your assistance, man. Sir.
That's who he's talking to right now. Right?
Wow, I can't believe you forgot me, Big T. You went to my son's birthday party.
Big T has
Oh,
a problem
yeah.
remembering names.
Your son's name is Terry, isn't it?
Jerry.
Yeah.
How the
that's
fuck
right.
did a frog get into our world?
It's not a fork.
Oh no!
He does sound like a fork.
They're not only spreading in that universe; they're spreading to all known universes.
Oh my god.
Oh, just wait till you guys find the next kid that's in the orphans campaign.
Oh, no.
Org NPC.
Don't let it go into that world, please. I beg you.
That's the serious campaign, Sean, right?
Book is already in
Alright, Jared did love the porg, you got him. He's really into the new Star Wars.
Thank God. I thought
next time
you
I'm
were
getting. Next time, did he ever watch that Boba Fett short that I sent him?
Oh, the one on that YouTube channel? With that really weird guy?
Yeah, it was cool, wasn't it?
Oh, it was really cool, but then I read an article about him and, pretty yikes. Pretty yikes.
It's not about the individual, it's about the material. It's about the freaking video, alright? I don't care about the guy, the actor.
Well, I guess that's true.
It's separate from his personal.
You're all about the work, you're never really about the people.
Damn, Skippy. Alright, you get a good night's rest. I'm gonna drop out. Later.
Just right over your head. Alright, bye. Alright, so I guess it's around like first thing in the morning that you did. I guess it's like 6, 7 a.m. ish. People are either just waking up or I guess they're probably sleeping in. I don't know. What are you guys doing?
Probably drinking a cup of coffee, staring at the mural, waiting for Seven to show up.
Yeah, I sleep in, so I'm not getting up to like 10 at least.
He's sleeping with Little D.
Okay, so describe, I guess you and, what's his name are sharing a room, right? Big T and Seven? I mean, Big T and Mox?
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess what are you doing, Big T, right now?
To do my morning routine. I do my one punch man workout routine.
All right.
And then I try to convince Fox to do my last bit with me. The what is it, 2K run or what?
What level of One Punch Man are you at? That's the question.
Yeah, right.
I do the whole bit. The 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 crunches.
And it's 100 kilometers.
100-kilometer run. You ready for this?
You
It's
start
not
and I'll
100
watch.
kilometers, is it?
No, it's not kilometers.
That's gonna take him days.
Yeah, that's the whole day.
I like
10
how
to
Big T
15
has to be
hours.
like,
I'm gonna do my long 10-kilometer run. That's it.
You go on ahead. I'll support you from here as I'm sipping coffee.
All right, so you're running out then.
Oh wait, I second thought. I'm like, that's probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'll go with
The Sixth Sense just tingled there for a second.
Yeah, I'll do a spit take. I'm like, wait, you're going out alone?
It's like the morning. Everybody's got to be out. There can't be too many people.
Yeah. All right, so Seven and Purgatorio and Rick, what are you guys doing?
So okay, we need to make clear exactly what's going on with my character. Like, is this like an assignment or like?
You said you're a contractor for the SCP, right?
If I'm a field agent, then I'm like called upon to do things, right?
Yeah, I think last session we said you were just being called upon in the situation.
So do I go for this period, or is it like I'm telling them that I'm like on like a travel assignment or something?
I guess you would be telling them that you're on this travel assignment because you called this in, and
Yeah.
they're pretty
So
much
I'm the one
using you as a
calling it.
resource. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm probably up early then. I'm probably going for a jog or something.
Everybody working out.
Yeah. Is there a gym? Is there a gym in this hotel? Yeah.
I would have warned him that the creature strikes solo people.
Yeah, you guys learned that this creature might strike you guys when you're alone. Might strike you guys when you're alone.
Maybe.
I like
Maybe I ask Fernando to go on a jog with me, like buddy up.
Mhm.
Well, if you stepped out of your room, you might see Big T also getting ready for his run.
Oh, is Big T going to run too?
He just said he is.
Yeah, man. T's going on the 10K run. You ready to join?
Yeah.
You know what I want to see? Can we see some what is it? Physique?
My shorts on.
Some physique rolls? That's what I want to see. What is it? Constitution, strength, dexterity. I want to see one of those.
Yeah, any of those, I guess.
Constitution. Do Constitution. It's long distance
Con,
running. Right?
dex, power, strength.
Oh, my dex is higher. Like, what the fuck? Do you see this?
Rick is like out of breath halfway through.
Come on, man. Is that the best you got?
You know, I've been had
You
a lot
know
of cases
what?
recently.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
With that con, with that run, it looks like Big T, like they took this place for like this little underpass, and Big T and the agent Mox Mulder went ahead without you. Can you give me a luck roll?
Me or who?
Rick Purgatorio.
Oh my lord.
I'll see you in hell, buddy.
Alright, I'll show you what this underpass looks like. And as you're like catching your breath right now, pretty much what you see is someone actually comes up like behind you. Like there's just another runner. Just like a middle-aged woman, kind of. She's also on her like regular run. So you're not alone.
You know this needs to be Brian. It's like in the movies, right? He's like staring intently at this mural, and then like the tense music plays in the back, and then like the crescendo where you hear like the jump scare, and somebody's like running behind him.
Yeah.
And it just startled.
Basically.
You're like
And then he
keeled over.
realizes, as he realizes what's happening, he realizes he needs to keep up with that woman, or else he's alone.
Yeah, so what happens is you're like keeled over, catching your breath. Through the underpass, you see your two friends just disappear into the darkness. You look up, your eyes meet the eyes of this owl, and you just feel something like intense. You feel like an intense, like it's actually like almost staring back at you, and you feel like it might be starting to look at you. And as you feel that, you hear like a pitter patter behind you, like. And then you realize what might be happening right now. But then as you turn around, you see this young woman, and you just stare at her like aghast. And she just like waves at you strangely, and like runs on ahead of you. And you should probably keep up to her.
It's like a strange man under an underpass, and then like she's gonna continue running that way. Like
it's a nice neighborhood.
Strange
Also
man.
looks like he's
Hey,
wearing
listen.
running clothes.
Hey, listen. I'm wearing Adidas. Okay, fuck you.
Wow. The most racist brand around.
Hey, Brian,
Strange man.
I like how well cropped this picture is.
Look,
Oh, thank you.
John, see, she's not scared that she sees a man out of breath in front of a passageway. What she's gonna be scared of is him following behind her,
Trying to keep up.
He's trying to keep up.
So what you see is she pulls out her cell phone and is frantically calling for help. And
Yeah, so are you following her, Rick? It seems to be just you and this lady. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't want to stay in here anymore. So yeah, I guess so. Where's she? She's going toward where they went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you gonna try and like reach out to your friends, or are you just gonna keep like running into
Yeah, I'm gonna yell to them and like, hey, wait up.
All right.
she's in between the two of them. So it
Wait
seems
up,
like
guys. Hey, guys. Okay, wait up, guys.
All right. Okay. So first, both you guys do a listen roll. Wow, Big T with these rolls. I hate you. You haven't failed yet. Alright, so Big T, you hear it. You hear Rick calling out to you, telling you to wait up.
I'm gonna tell Mox like, hey man, this guy, out of breath already. This is what happens when you work a desk job. You want to double back and get him?
Well, we shouldn't be leaving anyone alone, considering this killer's MO is targeting people going by themselves.
You're right. But you know, it would make good bait if we did leave him back there. No, that's bad.
I silently think to myself, he's not wrong. Yeah, we should probably go back and try to catch him.
Alright, so all of you are in this underpass, and there's this woman, like, between all of you. Yeah. And Rick called out, hey guys, wait up, as she ran into this underpass. Both of you turn around to this. All of you give, like, or what are you going to, are you going to do anything to waylay her fears, or what? What's the move here? Because this situation looks sus as hell.
Wait, what? What am I doing?
Yeah, because you guys look like you're about to, like, I guess, like, trap this woman between all three of you. And she looks a little nervous.
I'm going to,
What should I roll to see if my character, like, actually notices this?
Intelligence.
I guess.
How close
There's
is
no
she? Is she not
charisma.
close enough for
I
me to,
guess,
like,
like,
talk
I guess psychology. You guys would have to know, right? Or
to? I know
psychoanalyze.
psychology.
Psychology or psychoanalyze to see if you catch
But
up on this.
I might as well not roll at all.
Wow, there we go. Extreme success.
My psychology is 0, and my psychoanalyst is 1. Let's try to 1. Ah, so close.
You could use your luck.
Wow. Well, it looks like Mox got an extreme success. So you know what to do to, like, kind of just, like, step aside, go against the wall, and just, like, raise your hands up, like, oh, you know, just go ahead. Try and look as, like, disarming as possible. Since you got an extreme success.
There you go. Big T, or Agent Theodore, don't distress this woman. Just lay against the wall and let her pass.
Alright, don't leave me here, guys. I'll stop. I'll kind of, how far ahead is she from me?
She's getting close to, like, the two guys, and she's, like, kind of on the other side of the tunnel's wall, just, like, jogging past them.
Alright,
Like, about to jog past them.
Okay, I'll kind of slow down a bit so she can, like, clear them before I...
Actually, I'm gonna motion toward her.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Behind her a little.
I'm gonna pull out my
You can't
badge.
leave her alone.
I'm like, ma'am, there's a potential murderer on the loose that is targeting people when they're by themselves. I believe it's unsafe for you to continue jogging by yourself.
Oh, a potential murderer on the loose? Oh, does it have to do with those, terrible, building murders? Person
You are
seems to have
correct,
fallen. Oh. Well, are you insisting I travel with you guys?
Unless you have someone else that's nearby right at this moment, I suggest you travel with us right now, unless, or at least until you're able to find someone else to walk with, or you can call someone to pick you up.
Oh, well, I mean, I run this path, like, every day. You could try and persuade her.
I mean, if she wants to die, by all means. Where is persuade? Oh, at the top. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Holy shit!
Oh, it did! She's like,
Yeah,
okay,
man.
you know what, the park did seem unusually empty today, sure. Let's see if you guys can keep up, though. And she's gonna start jogging again. And she's got
Come
like
on, Rick.
kind of a lead on you guys because she still doesn't really trust you guys.
Why would she want her back to you? She probably wants you guys in front.
I'd probably let Mox run with her, and then me and Rick will run ahead of them. Let's go, Rick. Come on.
Just say Pickle Rick.
I didn't call you Pickle Rick. Come on, Rick. Pick up the pace.
I'm
1, 2,
coming.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The
I'm running.
dog situation almost turned deadly.
My gun, by the way.
All right. I guess. What else did you guys want to do on your job before we cut to Fernando and Seven?
With
I
D.
guess we'll escort her home.
Canoe her home. We're escorting her to a place where she can get someone else to take her.
Whichever one works best for her.
I mean, if you want to escort her home, fine.
And then T walks home alone.
Yep.
Shouldn't we all stick together? Isn't that the?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all sticking together. We're gonna
Okay.
take her to a coffee shop where she's gonna get a
That's
Uber
pretty freaky.
and take an Uber home.
Like
Come in,
those,
Max.
man, those owl paintings are real freaky, aren't they?
That to the woman, or
What did you
No,
say?
to Big T. I'm saying Big T.
Oh, what did you say?
Those owl paintings sure are freaky, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there's one right outside our freaking window. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna pull up the picture of the sketch artist, of the sketch artist sketched for us, and be like, "This is the kid that painted it." You need to find him.
Do I recognize that guy? Would I know where he is?
What's like a people roll that you could do to see if you know somebody? I guess that might be history, actually.
Would that be history? Or research?
It might be history because you don't have a name to go off of, so it'll just be like,
Then-
oh, do I know this person?
Alright,
think it
is
would
that
be
one of the
history.
things we condense into research, or?
I guess he has the file of the picture, so if you want to research it, well, actually, Seven has access to the database though, so you wouldn't be able to run that across any like systems.
I guess
All I
it'd
need
just
to
be
do
like
is-
if it's like a known person or something.
Yeah, but you would need a name to do like research, or you would need
Right,
the
but if
database to run a picture across of it.
Right, so I'm saying if I recognize his face from anything.
Yeah, so that would be like history, I would say.
Yeah.
All you need to
right,
do
I'm
is
asking
post it on
is history,
Facebook.
is history one of the skills that you collapse into research, or?
No, it's kind of its own skill because I guess it goes with like recalling something from like way in the past because it might come up later again also.
What was research again? It was law, library use, and something else, right?
And internet use.
That's not a.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
thought-
it's for this though.
Are you sure history wasn't one of them? Because I have 0 history, and that doesn't make sense.
I'm trying to think what would be like remembering someone though, because I don't think it would be research.
And you could just, I'd say intelligence then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess intelligence
Okay.
or neurobiology.
You just need to post
God
his photo on
damn it.
Facebook and tag a location.
Let's use 3 luck.
Alright,
That's
I'll
3
use
luck
3
right
luck
there.
points. Yeah, fuck it.
All right. So you do remember something about this character actually. Let me see if I can show this to you boys. What you know about him is I guess that's actually kind of like a big meme for you boys.
Game over, guys. We solved this one.
Got it!
We solved it. T single-handedly closed this case.
All right, you know him as Joseph Martinez. He's a student at the local university, and he's like a self-described street artist, and refers to himself as such.
Oh yeah,
Suck.
I know this guy. He's got Yeah, he gets busted on vandalism charges all the time. One of these dumb hipster kids at the school. Yeah, I know him.
It's actually true.
And, a few months ago, they caught him in this factory. Don't even know how he got in there. Must have dumped all his tools or something. It was a whole thing.
Wait, I got a question. Is he 16 or 17? How old is this kid?
If it's 2020, yeah, he'd be 16. So he's like a freshman.
And this is pre-COVID, right?
COVID never happened. Remember the Black Wuhan got bombed.
Oh yeah, you're right. Different timeline.
All right, well, we should get back and let Fernando and Seven know.
Yeah, I think I know where we could find him. Maybe. This kid's all over the place, though.
Yeah. Okay, so what is Fernando and Seven up to?
Wrote down what Fernando did. He gets up, gets dressed, does his thing. Realizes that he's alone in a room. It's like fucking A. Quickly gets out, grabs a card for the hotel door, walks over to Seven's room, knocks on the door.
I never answered on the first knock.
Seven. D, open the door now, please.
Don't open that door. This is a direct order.
I supersede you. Open the door, D.
The man's right. I gotta do what he says. He's gonna open the door.
You son of a bitch, D.
Thank you, D. I'll write this as a good point for you.
Oh, much appreciated. Huh.
Didn't he call you a red shirt?
Yes, but he can eventually get to our level if he survives. Anyway, D, stand right there. Don't go out by yourself. Do you sleep in your do you sleep naked? What the fuck?
Got something you like? Take a picture of the last one.
He takes out his phone, takes a picture. Cool, I'm gonna send this to everyone in the office.
Okay. Just so you know.
That's sexual harassment.
Yeah, I know, right? On a job?
Bring it up.
Trip to HR.
Fernando's like, alright, cool. I'm gonna send it to HR first. Sleeping
Why?
naked with a subordinate around. Okay, cool. Disregarding leading officers' direct orders.
There was no order given.
I asked you to open the door.
You asked.
Well-
You didn't command.
Yeah, and
Anyway, could you get dressed? We have to do stuff.
Oh. All right. Where
I'll
we
wait
going?
outside with D.
You can wait right here. I'm going to put my clothes on right in front of you. Hold on. And then I'm going to bend over, butthole puckered out.
Fernando makes a point to turn his eyes. Jeez.
Towards my butthole?
No, away.
All right. I'm all dressed and ready to go. What's going on?
Well, we need to meet up with everyone, so I sent a call in. We'll meet up at the lobby. Is that fine, Seven?
Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind.
All right, then. Let's all take the elevator together because apparently there's a chance that this anomaly strikes solo targets. Better that we're not solo, even here. Oh, I got this ring from headquarters. Apparently, a mural popped up last night, and there's a target, but we don't know what they look like yet, or perpetrator.
All right. So since when were we truancy police? Why do we care about graffiti?
I don't know, but it seems to coincide with the rest of the other figures around town.
All right. Well, if you want to jump to conclusions, then we could do that. But as a research scientist, I like to have facts and data to back up my hypotheses.
Well, that's why you were paid the big bucks, and I'm just here as your babysitter.
Sure. Can I actually do some fucking research? Can I with the samples that we took? Can I?
I was just gonna ask you, where do you keep your samples?
Oh, they're in my room, of course.
Okay, I guess just like on the desk, laying on the floor, just chilling.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright.
If anything, it's most likely in a briefcase. That's like the most I would do for it. Like I put everything in a briefcase.
What, in like the closet they allow you in a hotel, or is like did you just throw a briefcase on like that table? It's always there next to a chair.
All right, let me think. I come into my hotel, I throw the briefcase wherever the fuck, and then I go to bed. I don't know, wherever it landed, I guess.
Alright, I guess when you come into your room looking for your briefcase, what you find strange is it's like neatly packed at like right up next to one of your cupboards.
I'm gonna look to Little D. Be like, did you do this?
Just gonna shake his head.
All right. I'm gonna bring out my test tubes. I'm gonna stroke them.
Alright, is there any specific manner in which you're trying to stroke these? Is there any like goal that you're trying to stroke these for?
Okay, so what do we got? We got brick, we got paint chips, we got photos. All right, I'm gonna run the photos through every spectrum that we in known demand. All right, so that includes UV, X-ray, all that biz, right? Whatever that'll do. And then I'm gonna take the paint chips and shit, put them in test tubes and whatnot. See find out what the paint could be made of. See if it's got any special characteristics to it. Anything that shouldn't be in like normal paint. Can I do stuff like that?
Yeah. So for each thing that you're trying to uncover, what I want you to do is I want you to give me a research roll on each one. So if you're trying to figure out like the I guess like the origin of the paint, and if there's anything strange about it, that's gonna be a research roll. And if you want to find out anything about like the brick itself, if there's anything strange about that, that's gonna be another research roll. Each thing is like its own clue.
Okay, so the brick, the paint went through into the brick, is what you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing I'll do is we'll run the pictures, see if anything comes up. I'll do that first, right?
For the kid, right?
I'm gonna we took pictures we took of the mural or the whatever. I'll take a picture of that. Why is that? That shouldn't be it. I don't know why that came up.
You're doing great, Costanza.
I'm doing great. Just so you know, my research is 80. I don't know why it's showing up as that.
You have it on extreme.
Yeah. You would have passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have passed on
All right, boom. That's 3. That's all 3. All right. So first one is I came pretty close for fucking extreme. Look at this shit. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
18 out of 16. That was a hard success.
All right. So the first one was the pictures. I run them through whatever UV, X-ray, whatever bullshit.
All right. So the pictures of the owl. I guess what you're gonna uncover with that research is there's something about like I guess like how the eyes are like shaped, and given that you have the information from Mock's folder that it's some Mesoamerican thing. You cross-reference that against the database and see if that has any hits with this picture. And what you uncover is, like, near the Mexican border on the Mexican side, you find that there's, like, a lot of, not necessarily, like, sightings, but a lot of, like, rumors and, like, tales about this Soch. And the way that its eyes are, like, shaped in some of these images, or the way that its stance appears, is it seems to be in what they call the hunting mode. So right now it seems to be like it's hunting. On your second one, I'm going to want you to roll power while you're analyzing the second one. Because you kind of feel something as you're touching these materials, as you're like, not necessarily touching, but interacting with these materials. Something like tries to like almost worm its way into your mind. So I'm going to need you to do a power roll here.
Yes, please. I drive a Lambo every day. My mind is rock solid. All right, I'm doing good.
Oh,
Baby! Can I invade his mind?
His mind is steel trap, son. Nothing's getting in there. Just hoping Doctor Strange.
I'm living my best life right now.
I guess you didn't lose any sanity, like, because what a power roll is that's like your mental stability roll right there. I would say you could like roll like something to increase your sanity, but since that's not the case, on a critical success, a 1, that's pretty damn good.
Let me get some luck. Give me some luck.
Simon's in hunting mode.
I'm in hunting mode. I'm looking for this motherfucker.
All right. You know what? Sure. Let's do the luck meme. Roll a 1d4 again. Also.
Damn.
Nice.
This is the lucky campaign.
It really is.
Except for Fernando, apparently.
Brian, why don't you turn the macros on? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. You're like almost succeeding at like extreme rolls over here.
So what do I add this to luck?
Yeah. And the second one about the paint. What you find about the paint is the paint itself actually seems quite unremarkable. It seems to just be like regular paint, honestly. But when you finally get to analyzing the substances and you're like stroking your test tube, titrating the material, and running it through like all your different pipettes and all these different solutions, what you find is that this material, it seems to be not only is it like very absorbent of different materials, it's something that you've never like seen. It's not even like the properties of this material. It doesn't even appear in any of the known like SCP databases. Whatever this building is made out of, like these bricks, it's something that's never been like seen or registered in any like known building materials or anything that would qualify as an anomaly.
Okay. Would it constitute as biological or not?
You know what's funny?
What?
Someone actually has a bio skill here. I think
Biology.
Rick, you have you have neurobiology actually.
Biology skill, medicine, natural world.
There's like a thing where you pick science, you're supposed to pick a specific kind.
What is it anthropology? It's study of animals. Is that what it is? Is that what it's
No,
called?
it's people. What?
Yeah.
It's
People.
yeah.
Okay, so I don't think there's a biology. There's like natural world and medicine.
Yeah, I guess give me a natural world one. Yeah, so you get the vibe that this thing is actually living. Like, there doesn't be any like as far as you know, nervous system or any structure like that. But something about it is like definitely alive. It certainly has like a cellular structure. It has like cellular components.
Okay. And and like we have regular brick as well. So compared to the brick, it's like completely different.
Yeah, completely different.
Is it alive or dead?
This brick is alive.
It's not breathing or anything, is it? Like
No, like there's like no like known nervous system, but it does seem to have like the cellular components to it.
okay. All right. So I did one for the paint, which was nothing. One for the brick, which is alive. One for the pictures, which comes up as a hit as hunting mode owl. Okay. So there is something you can do. What is this shit called? Strength, constitution, size, dex, appearance, education, intelligence, power, and luck. there's something called, I want to say like inspiration, which makes you like to see if something like maybe comes to mind. Maybe something I'm forgetting. But I don't know what that check is. I forget. I looked up something and it said like there's like something you could roll. Like if you want to like something like you just like get the idea that something is like wrong here, or something that is like something you should be looking into something or something like that. But I don't know what the check is, so forget it. Ignore me.
Asking the DM.
Some kind of like intuition.
Yeah, it's kind of intuition is what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I don't see what could be the intuition check.
Luck.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Instinct. This is ultra instinct.
Okay. I will relay this information to the higher up, Fernando.
Wow.
Are you doing all this science naked?
Yeah, this is like before I left the room. I was like, I should look into this, and I sit on my the desk naked as I stroke my test tubes and rub my beakers.
Fernando's outside waiting for this.
You just gonna leave me alone in the room? I need somebody to watch me. You said we can't travel alone.
We're right outside the door.
Well, if I end up as a paint smear on the floor, I'm gonna have to report this to HR.
Well, did he end up as a paint smear on the floor, Brian?
It'd be impossible for me to report it to HR. All right, Rita. Okay, so after I'm done with all the test tubing, I'm gonna head out, tell them all the info.
And that's why you have a Lambo, 7.
Yep, that's why they pay me the big bucks, dummy.
You know I have a gun, right?
But you need me.
Anyway.
Not only does Fernando Not only is Fernando now sexually harassed 7, but he's also now threatened him.
Yeah, with a gun. I'm writing this down.
Don't worry, he writes it down too.
It's an unsafe workplace.
Yeah, I know.
It definitely
Hostile
is.
work environment. Well, where's the rest of the guys?
I gave him a call. They should be coming back from their jog. That's some interesting shit you found. So basically, the brick is a living organism. So you're saying, is it the brick, but it's not caused by the paint?
Well, you run into things like this in SCP. I know it's kind of hard to explain to people like you, but just suffice to say, it's very complicated biology and all that biz.
So explain this to me. You know, I have the capability of redacting any one of you at any given time.
Oh, well, then you could probably redact this, and I flip him the bird.
Fernando's just gonna look at D, like, I would suggest not becoming an asshole like him.
I'm gonna shake my keys in front of him. Being an asshole like me gets you one of these, buddy.
He's gonna kind of shrug his shoulders at. Well, actually, both of you roll appearance here.
Appearance? I got no appearance. I forego when I forewent appearance.
Where's appearance? I'm like 50, so it's not that bad.
All right. He's like, yeah. If I learn anything here working the Foundation, you should respect your superiors.
Oh, and I realized I looked down. Oh, okay, that's why. Because my Johnson's hanging out on my fly. I didn't properly put on my clothes.
I mean, you could start with that, but sure. Oh no, I lost the text.
Did the guy show up yet?
We're heading down an elevator together, I guess.
We'll probably want to shower first.
No, I want to get breakfast. Fuck showering.
No, we will.
I'm gonna head to the Waffle House across the street, get something to nosh on. I just did a lot of work. My mind's
Dude, they have unlimited food here.
my mind's sweaty.
Continental breakfast.
Ew, you're gonna eat from a fucking motel? Good luck.
It's not about you. He points to the giant lobby. We're at a 4-star hotel, jerk. You think the
This is not a 4-star.
Yeah,
Not
why?
a hotel.
We're in a
Yeah, it's
hotel.
definitely not a
Why would a
four-star
motel
hotel.
have a concierge service?
Do we have a They just went up and they gave me a
Brian,
hot dog. I don't know
where
what's so
are
hard
we?
about that.
I mean, they brought you like microwave hot dogs. I don't know if that's like 4-star or
Are
not.
we in a
Yeah,
shitty place or a good
yeah.
place? That's the real question.
It's a shitty place if they're giving you microwave hot
It's
dogs.
decent.
It's
government.
meant, yeah.
Yeah, it's
The government
government. It's
budget.
decent.
The government,
No,
the
no,
government
no.
afforded it.
That's a
Look.
3-star hotel.
Yeah.
It's
Although
inconspicuous at the very least.
Although it's across the street, like directly across the street from the
Brian.
hotel, I'm gonna just drive my Lambo like zoop, and then park in the parking lot over there.
Yeah, like, Brian, how inconspicuous are we if we're at a like freaking rundown motel with Sean's freaking Lambo parked in front?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm eating waffles. You guys can meet me. You guys can meet me over there.
While still naked.
As I zip my pants up.
D, would you like to join me for some food here? I don't really feel like going across the street.
Sure thing, boss. My head's been killing me lately, though. I really do need to sit down.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, after the whole scuffle with that homeless guy, remember he knocked me cold. I guess I should thank Big T for patching me up.
Yeah, he did get pretty messed up yesterday. Any odd symptoms?
Nah. Nothing really, man.
Any weird dreams last night?
Nah, just, Let me do an intelligence roll for, D. Let's see if he intuits something. So it's actually intelligence, Sean.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. One of these rolls, nice.
Even the NPCs are rocking.
Extreme success. He's like, there's this one thing I heard, like this raking sound in my dreams. It sounded very real, like it's outside of my head. Woke me up for a bit, looked around, and didn't see anything.
I don't want him in my room anymore.
He's just gonna shrug. It's just a raking sound, just like a, like something was like.
Great.
It was like
Anybody
something sharp, maybe like a really sharp rake digging into like a wood floor and just pulling on it. Just
Can we talk about how good Brian's sound effects are?
Yeah, they're really good. You should take notes, Sean, for weekend gameplay. Interesting. Hold on. Did you tell Corsanza about that?
I kind of just blocked it out of my head.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Dealing with SCPs, if you ever want to survive past whatever the hell this is, any small oddity, inform your superior. Like, even if it seems outlandish and horrifyingly dumb. Like, we literally took a brick from a wall yesterday, and according to the research, it's alive. So you hearing or dreaming about a dragging noise, and us finding the briefcase that Seven just willy-nilly threw, propped up properly next to one of the cabinets, without you or him moving it, it's kind of a big deal.
I guess that's true. Just, I mean, honestly, everything that I experienced since I joined you guys has been a little weird. I mean, I think I'd report all of you, well, except for you, of course, to the Foundation as something weird. So I just figured it was kind of par for the course. I'll keep an eye out, though.
Fernando folds his hands in front of him and says, "No, you're right. I am just as weird as everyone else here. The only difference is I'm your superior."
Well, if you say so. I'm not gonna
Anyway.
question you.
Well, that's good. Anyway, enjoy your meal. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Inform me if the other three come back.
Sure thing. And I guess you're leaving him by himself in the cafe. I mean, there's the receptionist is here, and there's like a few people eating.
People eating. Like,
Yeah.
I imagine like a continental breakfast where you got like eggs and shit and like a tray and all that crap.
This is like the middle of the day. I can't imagine that people die like because if you're just like left alone like whenever,
Yeah.
the numbers of people dead need to be like incredibly high.
Yeah, I'm just like there's people mulling around, so I'm assuming the lobby's fine.
Yeah, the lobby's fine.
Brian's like, do you go to the bathroom? Yeah.
You're taking a shit, you're dead.
Yeah, we gotta be girls. We gotta go in pairs.
All right. So what's the move then? I guess you guys are coming back from jogging, getting Uber Eats.
Sure.
I just know Big T typed about that, so.
Shower, and then I guess I'd meet up with the gang at the Waffle House, because, I mean, we got up. What time did we get up? Because, was it 7? It's getting up at 10, or 10, right?
7, so I'd say it's approaching, if you guys took like an early morning jog, it's probably approaching like 9, where everyone's getting breakfast.
Alright, so shower and probably just go over to the Waffle House.
Alright. Yeah, as you guys are jogging back, you'd probably see 7's Lambo at the Waffle House. It's hard to miss.
Taking up 2 parking spots.
No, he's in the handicap zone.
He's taking up 2 handicap spots.
Cool, so yeah, I'll enter the Waffle House.
Alright.
Morning.
It seems like 7 said he's gonna pop popcorn. I think he meant that in real life.
He's getting ready for that stream.
Yeah, so... I mean, everyone could meet at the Waffle House and you guys could start, like, I guess, conversating, or... Rick, did you want to wait? I mean, not Rick. Yeah. Fernando, you wanted to wait at the lobby for everyone, right? You want to have a meeting there, or would you take it to the Waffle House? It's up to you.
I mean, if I notice these idiots going to the Waffle House, I'm just like, oh, fucking A.
Okay. So I guess you see them, like, across the street. Everyone's, like, going to the Waffle House now. And you return back with, to snatch up, D. And you see him, he's eating. And he's got, like, a pen and a paper, and he's, like, writing something on, like, a note, on, like these pieces of paper.
I see what it is.
Yeah, as you take a look at it, what you notice is he's just, like, scrawling, like, absentmindedly as he's, like, one hand he's just, like, munching on food, just, and in the other one he's just, like, writing absentmindedly, and he just looks up at you as
he's doing it?
It seems like he really doesn't notice, because he's, like, looking at you and talking to you, and he's like, oh, are we leaving, boss? And, he's, like, drawing, actually, and you see, like, images of, like, owls that he's drawing as he's, like, talking to you.
Yeah, I don't stop him. I just continue. I just let him keep doing it absentmindedly until his hand stops moving.
Okay, so that takes about another, like, I guess you're having a conversation with him. Oh, go on.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, yeah, so, I guess everyone's across the street, blah, blah. I'm, like, literally talking to him about what we're about to do as he's drawing, but I'm paying attention to what he's doing until he stops drawing.
He's like, oh, so you really do think I have potential, to get past D. No one's really said that about me before. They always said I'm gonna die, or, you know, send them to pick this up, and, you know, it's been a stressful past month, really.
I mean, technically you're on death row, so yes, there's a possibility of you dying, but basically, if you're useful, they consider you dead, because this is no bullshit, this is a dangerous ass job. He points to his face with all the scars and shit, like, yeah, I used to be pretty.
Huh. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess, I'm kind of done here. And he's, like, stands up, and his hand is, like, just finishing, like, the last corner of this paper. And he seems like he doesn't notice it, and he's, like, dragging his hand away. and it feels like he jerked for a second, and then he pulled it away after he like finished the final drawing. And he's like,
Yeah,
"All right, so we good?"
Yeah, I grabbed the paper. Did you notice this, by the way? I hold the paper up and like, what hand are you? By like, what are you? Left-handed or right-handed?
He like notices you. He like noticed the paper. And he's like, "Huh, shit, this is one of those things I should report, huh?" And he's like, I'm left-handed, and you notice he was like pulling away his right hand when he was doing that.
Right.
I swear I didn't even know I was doing that. I mean, I felt something on my other hand, but I just didn't like feel it. It just felt natural.
I mean,
You are quite the Picasso.
interesting. Well, when the homeless person attacked you, did he bite you or saliva or anything get in your system?
Oh God. I mean, he was really close on me. He slammed my head into the pavement. I don't know what he did to me after I went cold. Did he bite me? And he like starts like touching his face. He seems like a little nervous. He's like his face is turning a little red too.
Yeah, this is a
He's a zombie.
this is an interesting case. You're showing automism, which is basically automatic drawing without consciously doing it. Did you ever have any of these symptoms before?
No. I never sleepwalk or anything. I hardly ever do anything, I guess, absentmindedly. I didn't even daydream. These are good. I don't even think I could do that.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm bringing up because they are. Well, we'll show this to 7 because they might have something to do with the research. Anyway, let's go over across the street and share the news.
You're not gonna redact me, are you?
I look at him like seriously and be like, "Why? Is there a reason for me to redact you right now?"
No, just a silly question, just asking. Forget I said anything.
I mean, the only reason to redact you is if you show signs of transformation, but we don't specifically know what anomaly we're dealing with, in which case you're fine. I mean, this could just be some kind of side effect. Some people tend to grow supernatural powers after interacting with anomalies and whatnot, so it could be one of those. Might make you easier to move up the ranks if you have some kind of new power.
They'll urge me as an SCP. I don't think I want that.
Well, let's just say you were never leaving the organization before, and if you evolve into a new being, you're never leaving this organization ever anyway.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you could be useful. So it's not a bad thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, who will
But I
come
will
across
say
these guys anyway?
Yeah, but I will say this. If anything weird happens from this point on, tell me or 7 or Mox or any of the other agents because we don't know what you could evolve into or what this turns into. Worst case scenario, it goes away. Worser case scenario, your brain explodes.
And he's like visibly sweating.
Give him the juice.
We walk over. Fernando's doing this on purpose because he's wondering if added stress will activate more scenarios.
Ooh, calculating.
Don't we have protocol for this?
We
Action.
do, but technically speaking, it's under your guys' purview because it's what's it called? Containment. If he evolves or turns into something, it's containment. If he starts attacking people, I have to redact them. That's my job, is to fight. So we walk over.
We should get him a set of watercolors. See what he can do with that.
Yeah, Fernando will share the news and show Seven the drawings, which, according to him, or according to what Brian described, is really good and are owls.
Quick question before you guys start. Who else shared a room with Seven?
Just D.
Okay, all right. Continue.
This is not going to end well for our favorite red shirt.
Oh my god, I'm suddenly left-handed.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. How was your run?
Morning, agents. It was well.
Good morning, Square. It was good.
Oh, man.
Did you
Those
just call me
paintings-
Square?
What I said, Fernando.
Okay.
Got him.
Anyway, man, good news. I recognize that kid that you got the sketch of.
Oh, by the way, I got a sketch of the guy who drew the thing on our building. If you guys didn't notice it this morning.
It's impressive work, whoever did it.
In our building, there's a building across the street.
The Waffle House.
Do we have roof dining?
A Waffle House?
Waffle? You guys can get like the booths.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the drawing on the side of the Waffle House wasn't there yesterday, and this is the guy who drew it. Go on, Rick. You got the deets.
I think we go pay him a visit today, right?
Maybe Seven can pull some strings, get some addresses, and I could go and knock on another door.
He says as he nervously laughs.
Why would T be nervous? And Fernando, you could you can use your persuasiveness to get some information out of this kid.
Oh, let's hope you don't assault this one.
Right. You should. Oh, I should be persuasive. Maybe you should take the lead this time. You know, because you're the big boss here, T.
I'm not the boss. I'm just the one that gets it done.
Aren't you? Well, if you're getting everything done, well, take on the lead. Maybe you get a promotion.
Are you promoting me?
I said maybe.
Oh, in that case, yeah, you go ahead.
Bold or anything to add?
Nope, just ready for bacon.
Well then, I've already had breakfast. I'll just chill here with you guys. And how was your run? Anything weird happen?
There's more of those murals popping up. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this kid has got some help, you know? It's really him doing it.
Copycat killer.
It's really
some
strange
kinda
how so many
underground
people.
thing. Yeah.
It's really strange how so many people can be doing the same artwork. There's got to be some kind of like cult or something, or maybe it's doing some kind of mind control on everyone.
Oh, you think it's a
Making us
drug thing? Or something else, you know?
Maybe some sort
I
of
don't wanna
psychoactive drug.
But after what I saw that last time, maybe you're right. Kind of mind control. Oh, you think he's like in more than one place at once?
That's why I think it's like
Are we in the
cult of
Waffle House
artists.
right now?
Yep.
Yep.
Where? Anyway, we shouldn't be talking
Maybe-
about this here.
Maybe it's a cult of artists.
We're in a booth.
Yeah,
We're in a corner booth.
Those art types are pretty weird. You know, they have all these weird wacko beliefs.
Yeah, especially those ex-artists, the ones who used to draw.
Thank you, miss.
They're good.
Hey, Seven.
What do you want?
Do you need both hands to eat?
No, I flip him the bird.
Okay. Do me a favor. He puts the backside of the kids menu underneath Seven's hand, gives him a crayon. Just have this in your other hand, not your dominant hand. And continue eating.
What kind of test?
Yes, actually, it is.
Well, I refuse to participate.
This is an order, actually. I need you to do this, please.
Oh, there you go. That's so. Yeah, just throw your weight around, huh? Big boss
Yes.
man wants me
I
to
am.
draw it in my non-dominant hand.
I'm not-
I'm eating
Devin.
bacon right now. Maybe
I'm not
after
asking.
my
I'm
lunch
not
break,
asking you
you
to
get-
draw. Just hold the crayon over the paper, and eat. Don't think about it.
I'd like to
Alright.
imagine while you were just like arguing with him, you just started drawing too.
Yeah, Brian.
Would Fernando?
Well, here's the thing. He actually ended up passing the roll.
He did.
I'm
Yeah.
not expected.
Do you still have the? Actually, do you have your lab stuff with you at the Waffle House?
Well, no. Why would I have my lab stuff with?
Okay. So yeah, you're fine.
So nothing happens to him. He's just like holding. He's just like having a hard time eating because one hand's holding a crayon and paper.
Yeah.
So we're all watching D draw absentmindedly while he's eating.
Oh, Brian.
Pretty much.
Brian.
Yep,
really
you got
quick.
it.
Yep.
Really quick, Brian. Being that Seven left all of his materials in the hotel room, did he leave one of those things over the door for housekeeping not to go in there and clean up?
Are you really gonna be that finicky?
I mean,
Let's say the housekeeper goes in there and she gets
Unless
affected
housekeeper
by
goes
the
through.
material.
Unless they go in and they start rummaging through my things, then I think we're fine.
Well, it's a 3-star hotel. You never know.
Yeah, right. You want? So what was the test for?
I point over to D, who's currently automatically drawing.
Well, what? What's going on, guys?
Do I recognize any sort of behavior that's synonymous with anything I have read about or seen with my cult roll?
You kind of just get like general kind of like occult vibes here. Pretty much what you're picking up is he would fall under what is called like the possessed. This could go under for any deity or any supernatural entity that needs like human vessels to like enact its will.
Hmm.
And not necessarily does it take over the mind. Sometimes it just uses like body parts or anything else it needs from that person.
Brian, how big was the mural, the brand new one outside?
I think the picture does a pretty good representation of how big you might imagine it is.
So it was massive, right?
Yeah, huge.
3 stories.
And we got in around 1 a.m. And you said that
He heard around 4 a.m.
so it took him. It was a massive mural done in like less than 3 hours, or
Yep.
about 3 hours.
Yeah.
And how fast has D been drawing? And how many drawings has he been getting on a piece of paper?
I guess give like a... I guess like an insight roll? Or would that be intelligence? Do intelligence.
Might be intelligence.
Yeah.
Great.
I look at D, it's like, son, you're experiencing some sort of subconscious desire to compensate for some sort of trauma you had. That homeless guy wrecked you pretty bad.
So I want to spend the luck.
Well, I really hope that's the case. Because Fernando's got me sweating here.
I'm gonna.
Hey, best
you know,
case scenario.
Take a look at all the information. I think I know what's going on with you there, little D.
Please, anything now. I mean, I really like Mox's answer.
What was Mox's answer?
Oh, he's exerting some sort of subconscious desire to cope with a traumatic event. He got attacked by the homeless guy right in front of the owl and is manifesting that in art.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What he said, that makes sense.
I hate to argue, but yes, it does also make sense, except for the other aspects that we deal with.
Hey, best case scenario, you got PTSD. Worst case scenario, you end up in a SCP locker room where you're locked up with all the other guys who are infected.
Yeah, because being possessed is ridiculous. It's not even a thing.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm gonna go with injury-induced hand dominance transfer. Through the head damage, the head damage you took from the homeless person. That's probably what it is.
Interesting.
I concur.
Well, actually, if you go by that logic, then right, So maybe our what's it called? Graffiti artist might have had a similar event caused to him, causing him to draw the same thing all around town. Maybe Folder's serial killer was the cause of these events.
Entirely
Maybe
possible.
they witnessed something that caused a PTSD moment. And I look over to Seven.
Yeah, you're the scientist.
No, he's just surmising whatever notes or things he has access to.
Can I roll psychology to see if I have seen something like this before?
Go for it.
Probably supernatural.
Ooh, extreme success. Okay. I'll give you a little bonus meme on that then. So what I guess Seven and Mox are saying does sound like something that is like legitimate, but you're watching this guy like he's like going through multiple papers that the waitress handed him, and it seems like as he's going like even faster than like normal. Like this would require some serious like attention, and this guy would have to be like a savant of some sort for him to go like this quickly. And the speed is actually like a little concerning as well.
Listen, this is not normal, okay? I've heard of automatic nervous automated actions, and this is not that. This is something else that's going on here.
I'm
Way
gonna-
too fast.
I'm gonna look over to Mox, and I'm gonna be
Skill.
like,
I mean, I'm gonna ask Dia. Do you have any art skills before? Like,
No.
yeah.
What
this
is-
is.
what is
I
Rick?
mean, this is some serious. This is not. This could be a multi-personality thing, but honestly, I mean, this is beyond the normal. This is getting to parapsychology territory here.
is Rick a lawyer?
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
to
The
start
lawyer
drawing.
instead of the scientist. All right, sorry. Listen to the lawyer instead of the scientist. All right.
Hey, hey, listen, I got a degree in psychology undergrad, okay?
I got a degree in science, all forms.
There's no,
Okay.
you can't have a degree in all forms of science. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So let's not stop with the dick measuring contest before I actually whip mine out there, little guy. Okay.
Yeah,
Not that
was
impressive.
it all of the sciences are derived from physics?
Obviously. I'm gonna ask D. Oh, and D, could you get some more syrup? It seems we've run out. I'm gonna ask him to go away.
Before you do that, I just would like to do something. I'll take a crayon and start drawing over or defacing his owls to see if it elicits a psychological reaction.
Okay. Give me a dexterity roll here.
Okay.
Stab your hand with a crayon.
Hard
Yeah,
success.
he picks up a fork and just like he doesn't seem to be like even like his facial expression doesn't even change, and he just drags the fork down like towards your hand, and you pull your hand away just fast enough. And he doesn't even seem to notice. He's like, "Okay, I'll go get you that syrup."
All right, thanks.
Damn it. As he gets up, I attempt to slap him, but I apparently miss.
You just like tap him, and he's like, "Oh, do you need anything?"
No.
No, we need more syrup, D. Go get some.
Okay, and he's like, he picked up like the paper, and he's like still like scrawling on it as he goes over to like the waitress to get more syrup.
Make sure he's not in earshot, and I turn over to everyone else. So he's been infected, hypothetically, and I look over to the folder. If this was not a, this was an extraterrestrial or occult situation, it seems like D has been infected by whatever is causing these issues. And my guess is that this mental infection is what's causing the murders. But I don't know how it's connected yet.
Could be biological. He could have gotten it from that homeless man.
Do you
Yeah,
need
you
me
know
to
what's-
redact them, sir?
You know what we should do? We should not talk about this in front of him and talk about how he's infected. We should tell him he's fine and that he'll be fine.
Well, that's a
We
way
should
of
use them.
dealing with it. Actually,
Hey,
that's not a bad idea. Let's see if he forgets how to automatically draw if we choose him.
Exactly.
I'm also gonna take one of his pictures. I want to fold it up, take it with me.
It's a picture of
Can we
D. Oh, okay, sure.
Owls.
Can we compare it to the earlier one from the other place? Any differences?
Oh, are they in hunting mode too?
It looks like, I guess, almost like a flip book, I would say. He's drawing it like left to right, and like down on the page, and it seems to be like going into like a hunting mode. Like it's sitting like perched, and then it's starting to like flap slowly, and then its talons are extended, and then it falls down onto like it seems like some kind of floor, and starts like raking into the floor, and you see like red, or if he doesn't have access to red, you just see like something like spurting out of what you assume is the floor, and then it goes into hunting mode again, and then it does it again and again and again, just repeating over and over and over again.
All right, I'm taking the non-hunting mode picture, number one.
I draw boobs on all the other ones.
I'm also going to talk to our leader, and yeah, he's moving out of my room tonight.
Oh, I guess you're sleeping alone tonight, Seven?
Yeah, I'm sleeping alone tonight.
Look, somebody's got to keep an eye on him. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I'll do
Okay.
it. It's fine.
All right.
Rick,
I was gonna
Get in
say.
the room with 7, and I'll keep D on in mind.
I don't know if I could handle all his mastery of every science.
Yeah, I don't know if I could master
Too
it.
much for me.
I'm sure you'll
Trade.
both survive.
All serious, I'll trade.
Actually, you know what? That might be the better choice because containment specialists might be better off with someone who might be infected.
Yes, that's exactly the reason.
Oh, and you can take my research materials with you. I don't need those in my room either.
What's motivating that?
What's more? Yeah, what the fuck? You don't know that shit. We haven't come to a conclusion yet.
I can come to my own conclusion. I'm smart as fuck, boy.
Well, would you like to share it with me? Are you saying, 7, that your the materials we gathered are infected to some degree? Because we're getting a new car in the afternoon, so we could send that back to the SCP headquarters here with them for further diagnosis, if that's what you want.
Well, I guess I'm done with them. I would like to analyze this picture that he just drew. I want to see if the paper composition has changed.
Smart. That's why you get the Lambo.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get another one after this job.
I mean, sure. Anyway, so Rick, you're bunking with 7. Folder. Oh Christ! I just realized what happened. Folder,
Nice.
you're with D. Big T, you're with me.
That's not how
Hi,
I
Ruben.
did.
No, it's an irony.
I get to sleep with Pretty Boy.
How did you want it then?
I would have taken 7.
So they can sleep together.
Actually, you're right. That's actually a lot better. Folder.
And
Big
T
T
is
take
the
T.
tackler.
Yeah.
Big T
Big-
should be.
Big T take D. Rick stays with me. 7 takes Folder just in case.
Ah, that rhymed.
Also, nobody tell him he's gonna die. Although we know he's gonna die.
Well, we're gonna wipe his memory, so we're gonna see. He probably won't remember this.
Aw, I put my gun back away.
There's an
wait,
audible
you took
click in the Waffle
you-
House.
Did you take your gun out for real?
Yeah, you're
It was
like,
under the table.
the safety just goes off.
Brian, did Fernando hear that?
I guess do a listen roll. See if you can hear the same thing going on.
Let's see if I heard that. Nope. Conversation's too loud.
Use your luck.
Nah, I'm not gonna use my luck for that. I'm 30. Does D come back?
Or you could do you could push it.
I'd rather not.
When D comes back, let's talk. I'm gonna be like, yeah, and I'm gonna need Mox to help you with the research tonight. So Big D, how about you move in? Little D, how about you move in with the other guys, and me and Mox will work on analyzing the test tubes and the beakers and you two don't know any of that anyway, Little D. So
Yeah.
This guy really knows science. Test tubes, beakers. Wow.
Fernando would have
Yeah,
gotten
Big
up
D.
and let
Yeah, little
let,
D. You know what?
little D sit in the middle.
I could show you some of my military training. We could go over different kind of knots and stuff.
Sure, that sounds great.
Hey, D, could you mind handing me the crayon and the paper for a second?
Yeah, and he drops the syrup on the table with just a light thud, and as he like crashes down, I guess he has like the corner seat, and he just like scatters some of the papers on the table. He hands you like a crayon and a piece of paper, and he still seems to keep like one of his own, and he still like goes back to like drawing.
Fernando, like I said, Fernando got up and lets him sit in the middle.
Oh, okay, so he's sitting in the middle then.
Does he notice the defaced ones?
Let's see if he notices it.
Failure.
Also, before we got back, I want to take a swab of his cup where he sipped on it. Ooh, he saw it.
He saw the hell out of it. And he's just like, tits. Nice.
They go crazy.
His non-dominant hand. What is his non-dominant hand doing?
He's wolfing down waffles.
Huh?
He's wolfing down kids' waffles.
Washing down?
Wolfing.
Thing.
Oh, I was saying, what is his non-dominant hand doing when he sees the defacing of his pictures?
It doesn't seem to register with that hand. The hand seems to be moving of its own volition. And it's just still like scrawling and scrawling and scrawling and scrawling.
All right. Who's sitting next to him? Who's sitting, like, Fernando's on one side, but who's sitting next to him right now?
Who is sitting next? Who wants to be sitting next to him? That's the question.
Oh, you guys are all sitting on one side of the booth, and I'm by myself on the other side.
He would sit on the other side of him.
Okay.
Alright.
And see, you almost hear like a scrawling, like a scratching to the table. Like he's really digging into this table now.
All right, Folder spilled coffee. What happened?
I do it like covertly so he doesn't notice.
On the one that he's doing right now?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you like try and like throw this coffee, just like knock it over, you're gonna hear just like a little tatter of the pencil falling, just and his hand just like jerks out and it like holds the cup up almost like supernaturally fast.
I look over to Big T and be like, could you use one of the serums on him now, please?
Are you saying that out loud? Or does he get it through visual cues?
Do the juice symbol.
I guess I assume he would, right?
Yeah. We talked about it earlier, so probably is a signal.
Alright. I guess, go for it. I would say you'd probably have to... I guess you're like forcing it in. I guess you could brawl for it.
Brawl. If anything, what I do is I have it in my
Unless you want to stealth it, you can stealth it in too.
This is what it would be. His non-dominant hand is his left hand, right?
He's currently grabbing my coffee cup.
Yeah.
So, Fernando will be on his left-hand side. I'd be on his right-hand side. I'd have the syringe in my other hand while I'm underneath the table. And as he goes to grab the cup, I'm gonna just like inject him right there in his leg.
Smart.
Okay. I guess to see if your reflexes are fast enough to do it when he's catching the cup, give me a dexterity roll, and then if you do, you'll do it with advantage. If not, you'll just do it normally. Okay. So do a brawl with your bonus now. Do a brawl with a bonus roll. Well, roll your bonus. So that means you can replace the 6 with a 0, right?
The fucking extreme success.
Yeah, I think you could replace the 6 with a 0.
So that's a success. There you go.
The extreme success.
Yeah, you knock this dude right out. He just crashes onto the table. He knocks over the server chair like a tattering. Just like.
I'm gonna catch him and just make it look like he just like laid his head down on my shoulder, and be like, oh man, this guy, he's so tuckered out. You know what, everybody, I'm just gonna take him to bed.
Actually,
One
that would be a
second.
smart thing to do.
Just curious, another experiment if you'll indulge me. I'll pick up a crayon and put it in his left hand.
Okay. It seems to just fall out.
What about the
Alright.
other hand?
Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this demon that's possessing him is probably not gonna forget that it's possessing him. So
I mean, we'll
he
see.
might have forgotten, but I'm sure this entity has not.
It's a demon now. It's a demon.
It's a demon.
Now we
All
just-
right, what's the plan? We got things to do, guys. All right, one of you guys are going to school. You're gonna talk to some emo kid. Are we gonna see the cops? Ask about the bodies. Is that a thing?
Yeah, so the original plan was Seven and myself are going to go to the morgue, check out the bodies, and Folder and Big T we're going to go to see the student. But it seems like Big T has his hands full now, because you're going to have to be watching over our friend here.
Well,
So
just
all right.
pardon
We got
my
the-
interruption, but
we
we
got the
might be able to just
now,
send
right?
him back.
Send them back.
With the crew that's dropping off the truck, we can just send D back and have him listed in quarantine.
Yeah, but that's not till the afternoon, so he'll have to stay here until the crew comes in with their car.
Hey, we don't know he's doomed yet. We could save him,
I mean, maybe.
and then if we can't save him, that hand thing is pretty cool, guys. So you know.
I'm assuming it's like, what, 11? 9? 10 in the morning?
You know what I want to do? Damn.
Yeah, it's like 10, and they see with this unconscious guy in the Waffle House, but it's Waffle House, so they don't really care.
They don't care.
It's
He's
Waffle
drunk.
House.
Doesn't care about
Yeah, he's
anything.
drunk, yeah.
He was
All
scarred.
right.
Let anything happen there.
Crazy person.
I suggest we split up. Gang.
We were going to split up.
All right.
Okay,
Split
we're
us
gonna
up, team leader. Let's go.
put little D in Seven's trunk.
Oh, okay, he's the team leader.
Do even Lambos have a trunk?
No. Well,
I don't have a. Why would I have a fucking trunk? No, I have to have a trunk. I have like a little side compartment.
Yeah, too bad your Lamb was a one-seater.
Mhm.
Yeah, the side
Anyway.
compartment's like behind the front seat, though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's,
So,
a good,
body's
I
not
had to
fitting
put-
there.
I had to put my suitcase somewhere, right?
it's literally enough size for a suitcase. So this is how the breakdown's gonna go. Big T, take him back to the hotel. Call in, and we'll see if we send them back with the crew. They're gonna be meeting you here with our new utility vehicle.
I think we should keep him.
We'll decide that later. Tell them to hold.
Should we also call in for another replacement red shirt?
Yes, actually, that might not be a bad idea. Call in, stay at the
We
hotel.
broke this one.
He's not dead yet.
Yeah, but we need one who's not infected, just in case. Anyway, call in. Tell them that stay with D at the hotel. Folder, go with Rick to see the student, and Seven and me will go to the mortuary and check out the bodies. Ask further
Seven
questions.
and I.
Seven and I. Also, be taking an Uber, not your Lambo, because there's only one seat.
You weren't invited.
It's an order. Costanza.
Yeah. You order me not to take you in my Lambo? Yes, sir. I gotta make a character that's not a dick, guys.
It's like really smart drink.
You're capable of making characters out of Dick Sean, genuinely.
I'm gonna do it one of these days.
Wait, so basically, what's it called? T is going to be by himself then with the red shirt.
Yeah, I would say either way to lobby or just be with, contain him.
We could
Yeah,
just
it
lock
doesn't
him.
look suspicious. Me with a unconscious man in the lobby.
Yeah, let's
Days,
just
bro.
take him back to the room and then tie him up.
But then someone else will watch him.
Now we're tying him up. Look, let's just have him roll with us. We got to see the extent of this.
Who's gonna be hanging around a unconscious body?
How long does this last?
Day. Or no.
How long,
Couple
Brian?
hours.
Oh, like the knockout? Like at least
Yeah.
like 3 to 6 hours it ranges.
Okay, 3
Look,
6 hours.
why don't we just get a rental and we all just use the rental for a day until the truck comes?
And the budget?
I mean, it's like $30 for a rental for a day. We all
But we
put
won't
like
be-
5 in and we're good. And the boss
Yeah.
covers the rest.
I mean, he'll be waking up soon enough, so 3 hours is not that big of a deal. I agree. We should just take him with us. One of us should take him with us. That way, we're not splitting the group into 3.
Yeah. So let's get the rental.
All right, fine then.
All right,
Oh,
you
well,
guys.
look. The other group gets the rental. Fernando's gonna take an Uber. I'm gonna drive, and you guys just take the take.
I'm gonna walk outside.
Big little D.
Pardon me, excuse me.
I'm gonna say 7. You got some big cojones there, you know, riding alone out there with the SCP on the loose.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Have we ever heard of any SCP attacks with people driving in their car, like ending up splattered on the pavement, like, or in their car?
Not yet.
I mean, how would you know?
You'd be the first.
Like it doesn't pick up the car too; it just picks the person up.
Sure. Well, it's a good thing I'm sealed safely inside my car, nestled. I'll take the risk. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you know what?
I'm sorry. I was gonna say something. I just cracked out laughing after I read the chat.
Nice.
Can I do a perception on that?
I guess Spot hit him, but it'd probably be too late because he said he walked out and made it like pretty obvious. So by the time you see what he's doing, he's already punctured at least one tire.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I go outside and I see what's happened, and I'm gonna be like, well, I guess I can't go anywhere now. I'm gonna have to call AAA.
There it is.
I'm gonna be like, don't you have run flats? I mean, come on, you got a nice car like that. You should have run flats. Or did you cheap out?
I don't know. I don't even know what run flats is.
Run flats are like tires you can go.
Rambo
You can
probably.
ride. You could drive a bit on. You could drive on them. Even if there's no air in the tires.
Oh, you mean you think I carry a donut?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are you?
There's definitely no room for that in my car.
Like some kind of pour.
Yeah, right. I'll wait for somebody to fix my car for me. Thank you very much.
With the run flats, you could drive it to the friggin' car shop and have them fix it.
And ruin my vehicle? No thanks. You guys go on ahead.
This guy does not understand cars.
This poor doesn't understand cars.
Are you doing that in earshot of everyone?
I'm outside, right by the car.
So you're asking that so they could hear you?
If they're next to me, yes. He's not talking loud though.
Okay. I guess Rick, Mox, give me a listen roll, and then give me a hard listen roll on Big T and 7, since you guys are talking.
I definitely don't think I hear anything.
Yes.
So lucky.
Right? Alright, so Mox, what you hear is, yeah, you don't hear it, 7. Anyone who passed, what you hear is Domingo's on the phone asking if 7 can be removed and he's causing issues with the mission.
Called out, Sean. Called out.
Hey, I wouldn't mind leaving.
And he's going to say, well, if that's the case, we'll have to, unfortunately, mark your mission as a failure and send in a new task force.
He sighs. Mm,
You'll be stuck with your marks, unfortunately, and, well, I wouldn't be able to reset you, as it were. If that's a risk you're willing to take, I could send in a new agent. But, yeah.
I'll consider it. If I don't call back, I've gone with the mission through. If I call back, well then, send a new team.
I'm gonna see him on the phone. Maybe like, hey Fernando, you see who did this to my car?
I did.
Oh, all right.
He saw it.
So now I'm gonna have to file this into HR.
I'm gonna walk up straight to 7 after I hang up the phone.
Personal space much?
Costanza, how long have you been a part of the organization?
I'm 21 years old. So 1 year?
Right. So, I have 3 marks against me. Meaning if we fail this mission, I get redacted. We all get redacted.
Whoa, I don't have any marks.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Well, let's just say I don't mind redacting you myself. I'd rather not do that, personally speaking. But you're actually making this harder for me than Big T is, and he's literally a cause of chaos. I'm going to ask
Hey,
you
I'm not
very
a cause of
politely.
chaos. I've been a problem solver, all right?
I'm just a lawyer. I'm gonna be like, is there anything? You see this, right? What kind of charges can I press right now against this guy?
Oh, and just as a side note,
Not proof.
Yo, I got like 5 witnesses right here.
I mean, that's one kind of testimony, but you're gonna need material evidence. I mean, this is a whole process.
I guess so. So
yeah, just as a side note, given that Fernando is like a higher-ranking officer, he's allowed 3 marks. You guys aren't necessarily allowed 3 marks either. So this mission is kind of a big deal for you. Failure is not really much of an option.
they don't redact people for failing a mission.
You don't even know what redacting means.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm literally gonna explain to him, like, because remember in the start of the mission they mentioned his cousin. I'm gonna tell you what happened, and you're the only ones to know this. They redacted my cousin for failing 1 mark because he was 3 levels under me. You're not even that important or high up. If you get 1 mark, you're redacted. The money they give you is specifically to keep you happy, but they don't give a fuck about killing you. Understand me?
You mean
I
redact?
have No, I'm telling you straight up. I have with all the power vested in me in the organization, the right to shoot you in the head right now.
I'm recording.
I'm
It's like a
asking
very
you to stand.
counterproductive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd cause a little more friction in the group than you would cohesion.
Right.
We need to
That's
bring
why
this,
I'm asking.
we need to bring the party together.
That's why I'm
Our
asking you,
leadership.
Danza. Can you please be more helpful and stop being so
Whoa, who
disruptive?
analyzed all the material? What are you talking about? Be more helpful.
Who found all the clues?
I'm making a
You
point
know,
so everyone hears. I'm making a point so everyone hears me.
Everybody
is
in the
not
Waffle
ju-
House?
No, we're outside.
Parking
We're
lot
at your
of the Waffle
car.
House.
Yeah.
Having an argument in the parking lot.
I'm gonna
That's
whisper
car.
over to Seven. I'm gonna whisper over to Seven, like, hey, this guy's like reprimanding the two key players of this freaking
This
team
whole
right
operation, right? This whole thing will fall apart without us. What's this guy doing right now?
Hey, listen. All right, he's a superior, right? You guys got to get in line.
I don't think you understand how replaceable all of us are. Yes,
You're
we're doing
replaceable?
good. Huh?
So you haven't seen real action, all right, buddy? You don't know what it's like.
I don't want to know what it's like.
I really,
Yeah, you
honestly,
don't.
Costanza, I don't want you to see what it's like. I want to solve this mission. If we can contain it, and go home. But all of this, though we're getting results, is not helpful.
It's pretty helpful.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck in the fact that one mistake and you're redacted. That doesn't promote learned
Yeah.
or educated officers or agents. That
Not at
just
all.
constantly you have inexperience. That just doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense to me.
I look over
very
to
bad
Mulder,
synergy.
like, I literally look over Mulder and go like, yeah, I know. This organization's very fucked. I never said it was a good thing. I'm just saying it is what it is. The turnover in this place is horrifying. It's basically 98%.
98%.
It's almost
That's massive.
what?
This is, I would say that this claim is contested, but I mean, this might be him in character saying something. This might be him in character
Yeah.
saying something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe that though. But yeah.
If this agency really is caring about doing what it's supposed to be doing, constantly throwing away agents does not make any lick of sense.
I've brought it up
Very
before.
counterintuitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I brought it up before, and trust me, I wish it could be different, but seeing as I'm literally 27 years old, Seven's 21, they don't really take the best agents after a certain point.
Whoa, what? I'm highly qualified for my job. All right, maybe you're not qualified, but I went to school. I did the work. I did the math.
Yeah, and I'm highly qualified for this. I mean,
All I'm asking is, are we going to do this properly? Can you go in a car with me and go to the mortuary and check the bodies without a fuss, as the rest of the team takes our unconscious D unit with them to check on this student graffiti artist?
Go. AAA's coming up right now. See that right there? They're gonna put a new tire on. Zoop, zap, right out of here.
Oh, and just as a note, Fernando, you're probably the only person that would know this, since you're like a tactical officer. The reason that they would redact an agent if they fill out a mission is because if they don't understand the SCP, they're not sure what exposure would mean. So it's usually safer to redact them. So you would know that, yeah.
Oh yeah, he knows D is dead. That's why he was gutting him for information as possible as quick as possible. He knows. You don't know it.
The man breathing right there.
You don't know this. He knows
Yeah.
this. Like, he's been infected. Like, he's straight up. They're gonna. Ugh, it's over.
they're
for
not
that
gonna
guy.
kill him. They just use him as a research subject.
Yeah, sure, maybe. Out of
I mean,
He's dead, but not dead.
Also, constantly quote unquote redacting people would also cause a stir and bring a lot of attention to the organization when people say, hey, I'm transferring to this organization, and then a month later that person's dead. And that happens to everyone who transfers there.
98% of those people.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
all of this-
Worldwide. 98% of the people
the
that fucking
organization is
work there.
fucked up.
There's a lot of dead. There's a lot of dead people just to keep.
So, not even the higher ups get to keep their job.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Well, no one
This is-
envies the field agents, pretty much, because they have the highest redaction rate.
How do you stop being a field agent?
You get promoted.
Yeah, but how do you get promoted? You have one success. You have one success, and then you're considered officer material.
Right?
You need to
This guy
survive.
can't fail.
You need to survive 2 missions.
Yeah, you know how you
Alright,
become a
alright.
field agent?
All right, let's
Yeah.
let's head off, guys.
Against
do
your
our
will,
thing.
I tell you that.
We've been like 2 hours already, and we've gone to the Waffle House.
Well, you guys went for a nice jog too, though.
All right, so we're going to school in the mortuary.
Yes.
Oregon, the school, yeah. Before we leave, I want to compare the paper, the crayon, whatever, to the brick.
Okay.
The material.
I guess you're heading back to the room, right? Because all your lab equipment's in your room, I would imagine.
Yep.
All right.
I also need to take a photo of the alleged illustration of the graffiti artist. So I'll use my cell phone to take a photo of the owl.
That's fair. I guess it's only been like not even an hour. I guess room service would have been okay. No, Lily just kissed me on the back of my neck, and it freaked me the hell out. I did not know she was there.
Wow, a haunting. A real life haunting.
Yeah. So you make it back to your room. I guess no one's with you, right? Just you and the paper.
Oh yeah, just give me the paper.
Okay. I guess you run through your stuff in the lab. Give me a research roll just to compare them.
Can I do this with an advantage? Because I've already done it once before. I know what to look for.
Yeah. Tell me how you're going to be comparing the samples, though. Like, what steps are you taking?
Same living material is did the paper go through the same process as the brick?
Okay. Since you encountered this before, I'll have you. You know what? Just give me another power roll as you're interacting with these elements again.
Oh my god, power again? What the fuck, guy?
Yeah.
It's trying to get rid of me.
Ooh. You gonna use your luck?
I should be able to use advantage on that.
No, just regular power. You gonna use your luck?
I guess I did get 4 luck, huh?
You did get 4.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Okay. What you find from your examination is there doesn't seem to be anything special with the paper. It just seems like he just wanted a surface to draw on, and it doesn't seem that the composition of the paper changed at all.
Okay. Why'd I have to roll luck again then? I already.
Because you're in the room.
I'm not messing with the other. I'm not messing with the same brick again. I'm just messing with the paper.
You said you were comparing the two, right?
I have the information on the one. I don't need to do the same experiment on it again. I already know what it looks like.
Well, we already rolled, so I guess that's gonna stay.
What the hell, man, guy?
Do you also find out what the? Oh, that's right. You said you found out it's not made of known materials, right?
Yeah. Whatever the brick is, it's something strange.
So, what I want to do is I want to close the suitcase with all the stuff in it. I want to put some tape around the suitcase as well. See if just want to see if it's breached at any point.
Okay. I guess give me a spot hidden roll.
I suck at this too. I leave all this up to everybody else.
Seems fine.
I mean, I tape where it would open, so if I leave this somewhere, I would know if somebody if it would the tape broke or anything like that. That's all.
Oh, I thought you were checking if it was breached already. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you did, you wouldn't notice. So.
Well, I mean, was it a lock broken or something?
That's good, sir. You're good. You taped it, boy. You're good.
Brian, when I close it, I lock it. If the lock is broken, I should know this. This should be just obvious.
Yeah. The lock's fine.
Okay. All right. That's all I want to know.
Next.
And,
Out.
put the suitcase in the guy's room.
All right, get out of there.
It's not in my room anymore. I'm putting it in the room with those guys who are going to take little D.
Okay.
All right. You guys be careful with that. I'm also going to send you know what? Just, if I could, if these people switch cars, I'm going to send the samples back with them and tell them, don't keep your eyes off. Don't keep your eyes off. I'm going to send like a piece of sample. I'm going to be like, I want you guys to send this to the lab, have them analyze it, tell me anything they can find out. For when they come pick up the car, whatever. Yeah.
You gonna send the SCP back with them?
The brick. And I'm going to tell them, look, keep your eyes on it. Don't lose sight of this.
Shouldn't one of us from containment put it in some sort of container?
Yeah, you're like, do you guys understand the anomaly? You're already sending it back?
Yes, completely.
Okay, please fill out a report, and with all of the attributes of the anomaly, and we'll take it from there. So I assume you're going to be containing the SCP pretty shortly, right?
All right, shut the fuck. All right, I hang up. I'm done with them.
Okay. As you're walking out, give me a hard spot hidden roll.
I can't do it. That's it.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Oh, this is not hard though. This is like I was regular. I need to do 2 to make it hard. No, I need to do 3 luck. Do I want to do 3 luck?
It's up to you, man. That's a pretty good roll.
I'll do 3.
Might as well.
Alright, so you do 3. As you're walking out, you feel just like, as you're like passing, I guess like towards D's side of the room, to make your way out of the room, you feel like a bit of like a crunching under your feet, as if there's like soft, like, not soft, but like hard, like brittle, like dirt.
Okay, so this is dirt. So he might like, is it? I guess we have these unconscious bodies. Can I compare this footprints from the carpet? I guess his room has carpet.
Oh my god, so good. The freaking talent, I love it.
They're a true virus throughout the multiverse.
So, what are you looking for again? The footprints?
Yeah, I want to compare it to these shoes.
It's not necessarily footprints. It's like there's debris on the floor.
Okay,
It's
like
the
it was
talons from the owl scratching.
it's like dirt from the floor, right? Is what it seems like. Like if somebody walked in from off the street, it's like dirty.
Yeah, it seems like it's on like D's side of the room, and I guess
Is it in a weird state?
it's not necessarily in a weird shape, but it has like a darkish like color to it as you like inspect these mounds of dirt, and
Right.
like the same. I would say it's probably the same color as that paint that made its way deep into the like a darkish blue into the brick.
I'm gonna assume it's the same thing. Okay. I will go to a maid of some sort, borrow a little mini bag, suck it all up, take the bag, put that with the suitcase, put it in the room with those guys.
All right.
Just sprinkle it all over their beds.
Yeah. Do I have like UV light? Can I analyze it like under like a UV light or something?
Sure.
Does it like come up any different than like semen?
No, unfortunately it doesn't. It just seems to just like have a faint like I guess like a normal glow to it. It doesn't really register anything interesting.
Just use that other spot hidden roll to make sure there's none of this stuff like around the room.
You could another regular spot hidden roll if you want. See if there's anything else you might pick up on.
Oh my god.
Alright. You don't see anything.
Alright. Cool. Yep, I do exactly what I said. I just vacuum it all up, put the bag, give it back the vacuum to the cleaning lady, make sure it's all cleaned out, and then you know what? I'm gonna throw away the vacuum, fuck it, and just put the suitcase with the bag of dirt in the room with those guys and whatever. Make sure I take out the suitcase.
Where are you putting the dirt? I mean, where are you putting the vacuum? You throwing it out just in the trash?
This paint is everywhere, man. It's already on the streets and shit. It's really bad right on buildings, man. They gotta worry about that. I put it in the suitcase too. God, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm just asking, man.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's get out of this Waffle House.
We're finally out of the Waffle House.
The Waffle House arc was the best arc of Dragon Ball Z.
Can't argue with
Yeah, we'll
that.
look back at this arc and
So, just a question for you, Brian. Is game mechanic wise, would the containment specialist be working with the scientists to concoct some sort of containment unit? Typically in the game?
Yeah, I mean, you would work with everybody because you might need the officer to deal some damage along with Big T.
I guess just to make it itself.
Oh, sure. Once you understand the entity, yeah, I imagine 7 would be a big help towards creating like a containment unit.
Cool. All right, then we head out.
Okay. I told the guys what I did, what I found. Blah blah blah. All right. I think the kid angle would be cool to go first.
Are you not going to go see the bodies?
Yeah, we are, but we're splitting up, so let's meet with the kid first. Then we go to see the bodies.
Meaning it's you guys first, then me and Sean.
Okay.
It's my car right now, anyway. So
So who's going with who? And to where?
only Fernando and I will be going to the morgue. Everybody else is gonna go to
The university. Okay.
And you guys are going with Little D, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
we have to
Alright.
take him. We don't want to leave him alone. He might turn into a monster and kill people.
Better he just kill you guys.
Someone.
And it's a
Yeah.
school day, or what kind of day is today?
I'd say it's like a weekday, so it would be like a school day. I mean, this is university, so they have classes like every day anyway.
Oh wait, I thought you said he was 16.
Yeah, but he goes to the university.
Good for him.
Smart. Not as smart as me.
We'll see about that.
All right, I guess we'll head to the university then.
Alright, these are gonna be like 2 big scenes for like both groups. I don't know if you guys want to play it out, because this would probably go on like past like 12 for sure.
I think it would, right? Yeah.
It would go like to like 12:30, probably even more, considering the Waffle House scene.
God damn it.
Waffle House arc strikes again.
Yeah. If you guys want to keep playing, it's up to you.
I am getting hungry. I might need to get some food. And I haven't run yet either.
You're gonna run and go to Waffle House. This really put you in the mood.
You know, it kind of did, guys. It kind of did.
Yeah.
I want bacon. I'll tell you what.
I mean, this is like an episode of Seinfeld or something. We'll just hang out in Waffle House.
Or Dead Like Me.
Oh yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, it was.
Rip in peace.
Man, I forgot about that show completely.
Yeah, it's a good show. I made that movie to wrap it up, but Desmond from Lost in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
Destiny's live.
Oh, is he live with the drama? Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess that's
apparently
it.
Bose made a video about the drama.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch back.
Alright, so next week, guys.
we're gonna beat up a student and
But you know
No,
what?
it's true.
Surprisingly,
And then the red shirt's gonna turn into a monster. Yeah.
I'm gonna say surprisingly for a Waffle House episode, you guys did uncover a lot. Anyway,
I feel like I did.
but what are you gonna say, Rico?
I was gonna say like, am I being too pushy as Fernando?
No, that's fine.
That's it's entertaining.
No.
Am I being too
I think if
dickish?
anyone's being annoying, it's fucking just fucking. He's just being an antagonistic asshole for no reason.
It's like he's straight up told you, like I literally broke down his backstory. He's on the chopping block. If this shit goes bad, he's dead. So he's basically man on with a death wish.
I mean,
Well,
I think
apparently
a
all
lot
of
of
us
I
are
think they're
on
gonna
the chopping
they're fucking gonna
block.
kill Rick if he doesn't perform well.
Yeah. Did you
They might
notice
kill
that?
Fernando.
Yep. Did you notice that, by the way, Tom? Angry Tom. Rick has yet to prove himself for anything.
Yeah, well, this is his first big mission. This is his first call-in.
Rick's big day.
Well, I think the only two people who really have been, or three people have been proving themselves in this whole mission.
Yeah.
Hey, look, without Little D, we wouldn't know that you can get infected.
It's true.
Yep.
He's pretty important. Too.
We'll see if he survives.
Yeah, imagine this is Rick. This is Rick's first first time he's like done anything for the Foundation since the incident.
Mhm.
All right, nice, good game,
I'm not
guys.